Let's consider two approaches to uncovering hidden customer needs to catalyze our accelerated innovation journey. The first is the outcome driven innovation approach, in which we seek to zoom in on the outcomes that a customer aims to achieve in a more effective and efficient manner. The second is what I call the linkages driven approach that tracks the life cycle or the journey of a customer to uncover gaps all along the customer's so-called activity chain. So let's start with the outcome-driven innovation, or ODI simply, an innovation approach popularized by Anthony Ulrich. It's based on the premise that customers buy products and services to achieve certain outcomes or to get certain jobs done. So the goal here in this approach is to really see our product and service offerings in the eyes of the customer, to stand in their shoes, to develop customer empathy. People don't want to buy a quarter-inch drill. They want a quarter-inch hole, quipped the famous Harvard professor Ted Levitt. The ODI approach implores innovators to think in terms of outcomes, quarter-inch holes, not the mechanisms or tools like drills. ODI essentially seeks to unearth important but poorly served outcomes in customers' lives. So the focus here is on finding these outcomes or jobs to be done rather than looking at other attributes like demographic profiles and ancillary factors to design products and services. When we are talking to customers, we try to gather why they want certain outcomes, going beyond how they currently do their jobs. For example, you may be interviewing a surgeon who uses catheters, and she may say that I want a stiff, strong catheter. But we don't stop and we push further and ask why. Then she would say for easy maneuverability. Now we get closer to the outcome of the customer, that what the customer wants is an easily maneuverable catheter. Another customer dealing with the day-to-day hassles of car maintenance, specifically oil change in their car, might initially say, I want a more accessible oil plug. But then we push further as to what outcome they're trying to achieve, and we learn what they really want is to slash or eliminate the burden of frequent oil changes. So the key here is to not only understand how the job is currently done by the customer, but also why, to understand the underlying context more deeply. Harvard professor Clay Christensen also emphasizes this jobs to be done framework in his books and articles. As he mentions, Google was designed for the job of finding information, not for some kind of a search demographic. So if we dig deeper on why folks use Google, we may find that they're actually using it to search the best airfares or cheaper hotels or local cultural events, which gives us ideas for more tailored search products. In summary, outcome-driven innovation is essentially a needs-based market segmentation approach that goes beyond more traditional demographic market segmentation approaches. While eliciting these needs from customers, we force them to go beyond current product features and surface level benefits and articulate the deeper outcomes that they are trying to achieve in their lives. The premise is that current products and services do not do a good job of understanding customer outcomes, and an innovator has the opportunity to create more value by unearthing and meeting these latent hidden outcomes. While the outcome-driven approach makes some good points about the need for digging deeper, going beyond surface-level features and benefits that customers are talking about, it still does not give us a very concrete operational way of unearthing customer needs, wants, outcomes. So that's where we are going with the next approach called the linkages driven approach to find gaps, unmet needs in customers' lives.